Hello, I'm Charles Moffat, and it is book review time. And if you hear rain or cars going by, it's because I'm doing this outside. And yes, it is actually raining a little bit right now. It's not pouring, but if it starts pouring, you'll know why. Anyway, so I want to talk about Children of Blood and Bone by Tomi Adeyemi, who is a Nigerian-American author. There she is. And this is the world of Orisha. Orisha. A lot of the action takes place on the village of Aloran at the start of the book. I'm not going to talk too much about the plot, but I will say the plot is similar to Avatar: The Last Airbender. So if you've ever watched the TV show Avatar: The Last Airbender, yeah, that will give you a good idea of what the plot is like. But it's basically similar to that plot, but set within Orisha, which is a kind of like a fictional version of Africa slash a fictional version of Nigeria, because she is Nigerian American. A lot of the culture is based on Nigeria. Okay, now within this, there are three main characters. There's Zelly, who's the girl on the cover, who also appears again on the sequel book, this one. Okay. And which is the second one in the trilogy. And then there's other characters as well. Now, within this book, there's a number of things that I really like about it. Now, one, it's got these nice maps at the front and the back of the book. Very easy to find. Okay. You've got a list here at the front of the Magi clans and what their different powers are and titles are and so forth. So Zelly is the one of the main characters. And then, of course, there is... Sorry. Skip it. Come on, keep going. Oh, there's Zelly again. Anyway, another character is Anan, who is basically a prince. And then there's Amari. Now, if you're looking over here, you see the word Imaro on there. So it's like, when I was reading this book, and then I started reading the Imaro books, I was like, did she read these books prior to writing these ones? I don't know. Maybe. I don't know. Or maybe it's just a similarity in names, because, it's just a name, and there's lots of names that, sometimes are similar. Anyway, so there's lots to love about this book, and it was really, really good. There's only some sad bits. The books are influenced by historical events and even modern events in some cases. But if you're looking for a book that is high fantasy and AfroFantasy in this case, this is a good book to be checking out. Now, since I'm on that topic, I also want to talk about Imaro, which, if you've seen some of my previous videos, the Imaro series is quite good, and so forth, which is basically, it's Afro-fantasy, but it's more like Conan the Barbarian in some ways. So it's Afro-fantasy and sword and sorcery at the same time. And then, of course, there's my series, duology of two books, the Dragon Tree of Kase and the Dragon Slayers of Kase. So these are two books that I wrote years ago and dedicated to my son. And they're set on a secret island, a fictional secret island called Kase, which is off the coast of Nigeria, just south of Snake Island. And as far as these books go, these are basically novellas, so they're not as long as a novel, but they're novellas. Yeah. And I had fun writing those as well, and I hope my son appreciates them when he's older. So, yes, if you're into Afro-fantasy, this is definitely a really good book that you should be checking out. But I also recommend that you should check out the Imaro series and my duology of the Quorum of Kase books, if you like those. if you're really into it, like I am, you'll just be looking for more. That's part of the problem. You'll end up looking for more, and you'll be like, hey, I need more. So, hence why I had to buy the sequel. And in a moment, I'm going to do another book review. It's talking about this one. But for now, you should probably read them in order. So you're going to read this one first. Okay. Bye-bye. I'm Charles Moffat. Please like, subscribe, comment, all that good stuff. People who subscribe, there's a chance that you could win a book, one of my books in the future. Anyway, bye-bye.